Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Pony Montana, and today we are back with another episode of Inside the Empire. You guys don't know what it is. It's a podcast where, we just talk about the day ins and day outs. Today's special guest is the one and only J Mel Flow, man. Introduce yourself for me, bro.
Good, y'all know. I mean, they know. Hopefully they know who I am, and if you don't know who I am, yeah, who like to play Madden.
Nigga, I was expecting, hey, it's Mr. Let's get it, let's go.
Bro, every time because because I think every time I used to say that, they used to be like, "Oh, he's cocky," but that's why I stopped or ease up on it because
but that shit was like your trademark. I every time I try to copy people, when it comes up to you, that's what I do. I'll be like, yo, it's J Mel Flow, Mr. Let's get it, let's go. And I just I just joking around with you, That's like your trademark thing. We all gotta have one.
All right. Hell yeah.
So with this podcast, I take questions from you guys, the viewers, the fans, on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube, and pretty much ask whoever the guest is whatever is going on. And the first question is, it seems like this might end up being a tradition, is porcupine.
Okay.
Nigga, that was a question. It was literally porcupine. You gotta add the upward inflection to it. So possum. That I got no answer for that, to be real. Simple. And honestly, you ain't gotta answer that because I fucking don't know what to say to that. So let's just move on to the next one. This might be related to you. This is definitely related to you. I try to look it up on your YouTube and shit like that. But one of the questions that somebody asked was, when will J Mel make his video on the Discord? Can you touch on that for me? Because I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, someone made a Discord, a whole Discord server for me. So, and it's real professional too. And then we got to get more people in it, but and I got to make a video to get more people in it. So once I start streaming, we can use that to talk to my fans and stuff. But I'm gonna make it. I think I get around to it. I just been dealing with not a lot. I ain't gonna say it. It's just a lot that's been I've been trying to take care of lately. So I'm just trying to make sure I just still upload at least Madden videos, stay consistent with that
until you can start working on your other shit. Now, what is it that you're working on, if you don't mind talking about it?
I got another channel, it's called J Mail.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and I got 3,000 subs on there because that was gonna be the reaction channel I made last.
Oh
summer.
yeah. I'm sub to that channel, the one that where you're the J Mel Reacts one, right? That's what it was before, right?
Because I wanted to do more with this channel, but I was like, okay, this is basically a gaming channel, 709 video games, 709 videos of video games, so I'm like, it's it's rare to be able to go from 700 videos of all video games straight to
mm-hmm,
so
to
I'm
vlogs and shit.
But I can use this can be my vlogging channel / reaction challenges, vlogs, all that in real life stuff, just me, because this, I could use this channel with all the story time stuff. The way YouTube works too, a lot of people don't know. You get pit and recommended based off of videos already on your channel. So if I got 700 video game videos and I start uploading vlogs, it's gonna be hard for me to get put in the people and vlogs category. You know what I'm saying? And recommended videos because most of my channel is gaming.
Yeah, that's true.
Put you in them recommended for different categories.
Yeah, but you've definitely been trying to dip into other stuff with the story time videos and shit like that, because you do definitely drop those pretty often. You know what I mean? So you could end up being put in that type of algorithm with the whole one vlog is all you need to hit, but it's got to be something that's real popping. Exactly. Now with the Discord, how do you get in that? Is it only TG member? How is it that you're gonna subs? Is it people who are
it's probably a sub only Discord, just viewers, basically viewers in the chat, the Twitch chat, because I know sometimes we be doing different stuff. I don't just play I play Madden, but sometimes we talk about a whole different bunch of stuff when I stream. People ask me about their relationships, and it'd be easier for me to talk to them in the Discord than to just keep reading the chat. You know what I'm saying?
All right, TG, how'd you come up with that?
it was actually a video with Antonio Brown team, and like, you know, it was always, you know, because that clip, that's when that clip was getting real popular, that basketball kid, like, expose him, expose, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
And, like,
yeah.
that's when that clip was getting popular. So Antonio Brown came out. It was his MUT card that came out. It was like a 93, 94 raw Antonio Brown or something. It was like during Christmas.
Team of the week. I think I remember that.
Yeah, he was just blowing by people, and that's when the one play touchdown from PA shot scenes for cover 3 was in the game. And like, and then I was like, you know, then I used to put them clips in my videos, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I remember watching your shit, and like whenever you would like bomb somebody deep, it would be like expose him, and then touchdown. So yeah,
exposed. One video I just titled it like the exposed God, Antonio Brown, like, you know what I'm saying? And then like that's when somebody was like, oh, like it was, I started streaming on YouTube because this was like when I first woke up to all them followers or subs. I streamed on YouTube, and they was like, yo, I like your video with TG. And I was like, huh? He was like, the exposed guy, Antonio Brown. I was like, to it.
it's like shit. I might have some here. It was like, all right, cool.
Like, yeah. So we just started saying that, and it carried on.
All right, on to another subject. This is kind of one of the same questions that I kind of asked Cap, but how many snow bunnies have you smashed, J-Mo? We're gonna go up and down with the questions today. Like,
oh, okay. Oh, okay. I mean, probably like
if you had to put a number to it, because I know, you know,
snow bunnies.
Strictly snow bunnies. Strictly snow bunnies.
Okay. Obviously 1, then 2. Probably like 8. 8, yeah, 8.
That's it.
It was like mixed girls. A lot of them was mixed.
All right, respect.
So, like, that don't really count.
Respect, because like that kind of led into like the next question that I was asked to ask you. Was like, why do you prefer white chicks? Because you've been vocal about that, but I mean, the fact that you threw in mixed chicks with that is kind of weird to me now. Now I'm confused.
I don't just prefer white chicks. It's like if whoever is my thing is like if I see a girl that looks good, okay, because I don't look at a girl and I'm like, oh, she looks good because she's white, she looks good because she's black. There's black girls and there's white girls that they both got people who don't look the best, you know. And like I just happen to be around, like even with the college I went to, and then even with the school our mom transferred us to when I was like 12, we moved out, you know, the ghetto and stuff. Like I was always just around mainly white girls, so it was like I had like one black girl in my school when I first transferred. So like high school, like it went up because like a lot more blacks started to move in the city. But that's like what I always been around. I have been with a black girl before. Like I do not sit there and discriminate.
So there's like no preference, pretty much. So it's pretty much just like,
yeah.
All right, man. Speaking of white girls, though, there was a specific white chick that tried to kind of ruin your life, and I kind of wanted to touch base on that. How did you and the stripper? We not gonna go by names because we ain't gonna give her no type of clout. How did that whole situation happen? Like, how did you end up hooking up with that chick?
Bro, all right. So basically, we at this college club, like basically downtown of this college. They have a bar for college students only. So we get in there, whatever. I don't even know how she got in. That's still up.
You didn't even go to the college?
Yeah, she didn't. She wasn't in school at the time. Like I don't know how that happened. But basically, we in there. I'm just turning up doing one thing. I meet her. And then at first it was like, you know, we went home, whatever. And then like it was kind of like I didn't know she was a stripper at the time, but then she told me, yeah, like, you know, I'm a dancer, whatever. But at this point, I'm like, at that point, it was just like something serious to me at all. That's why a lot of people like, oh, you dated a stripper, like you must be I'm not even gonna say that, but like you gotta be. I ain't gonna say a virgin, but you have to have no experience in like this world. If you think sleeping with a girl means you dating her, it's like, okay, even if you sleep with her multiple times, okay, like that's what happens in the real world. Wake up, welcome. People sometimes just sleep with each other. You know what I'm saying? So
that's
like,
a fact. That's a fact.
That's what it was. And like, I never was like, at some point when that happened, I guess maybe she got the feeling I was leading her on, or like we was more than what she thought. But then like she was like, "Oh, you want to meet my family for Thanksgiving or whatever?" Mind you, this is like November, right? So she like, "You want to meet my family for Thanksgiving?" I'm like, "What up?" And then she was like,
Wait,
we've
what'd you
been
say?
like,
What'd you say? What'd you say? You like cut out when you said that.
"Oh," I said, "No, why would I?" You know what
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying?
Because I was about to say, if you went to go meet the family, then yeah, then she got a reason to think
Never.
like, hey,
That's when a problem started, Pony. Like you know, that's literally when a problem started. Like, oh no. And she was like, "What do you mean? We've been talking." I was like, "No, we just like friends. Like we ain't like nothing more, nothing less." And she was just like, "You know how much trouble that picture can get you in." Like you like basically before she said that, she was like, "You just been using me." Da, 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 da. I'm like, "No, you knew what it was. Like I'm not. You know I'm not looking for nothing. Like Mel is single. Mel is single and ready to mingle. That's who I am." Like basically like after that, you know what I'm saying? She got pissed because then I mean I was being an a-hole because then she was like, wow, like you such a like you just really did that. You had me thinking we was this, and I just sent laughing emojis because I don't know. I guess yeah, I was being an a-hole, whatever. So
kind of
like
low key.
yeah, so she was like, you know how much trouble that picture can get you in. First I'm
And
like, huh? Yeah, then
hold on.
I'm like,
Let me clear this up for those of you who don't know. There was a very like this chick tried to ruin this dude's life with a specific picture of a dog tied up. It was very distasteful. I think that's a good word to use in the situation. And it was literally like it was like, hey, he's trying to explain it now to where like, hey, like this chick did this and like she tried to expose him. So she was like, I'm part of the TEG too, nigga, and I'm about to get I'm about to get rid of this motherfucker for y'all real quick. So go ahead, explain.
and that's when I was like, I said like LOL, like a lot of people got this confused. They was like on the internet. And she was like, I was like, you tried to blackmail me. And she was like, if it was blackmail, why did you say laugh out loud? You know why I did that. I wasn't laughing at the fact that the dog was tied up or like whatever. I said laugh out loud. You know exactly what happened that day because she knew what happened that day. I literally, she was the first person I told because I was like one of the only people I was talking to. You know, because the picture was taken y'all in October, and people don't get that. The picture was taken in October,
That shit
like
blew up
early
way
October,
after, like way after. I was just like,
and 2 months later, meet her parents. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if I was such this monster and this person who abused his dog every day, why are you asking me to meet your parents and come over for Thanksgiving? You know what I'm saying? And do all this stuff.
yeah, I get it. I mean, maybe she had
The
like
day that
maybe she was just trying to get something extra out of you. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I
but
don't
it's
know.
like, what else? Like you stay like I ain't trying to put her in the bad light or nothing, but like
Respect.
it just like you stay talking to me, you stay in communication with me. Like we will study your parents. So obviously you wanted to be more serious. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing was just like, I didn't see what happened that day. I said, you know, May, she's acting up. She literally was doing a bunch of stuff, going crazy in the house, doing all these things, like, you know, doing all these things to herself, acting wild, doing all this stuff. So I'm like,
Explain that though. Explain that though, because like that's gonna get into the next question with the whole. Because like the picture was a bad fucking
it's a
look, bro.
bad
It
picture.
was a
Like
terrible fucking picture, dog.
my whole thing with that is like, did I get a dog? I ain't gonna say that. Did I get a dog without knowing their responsibility or knowing how heavy the responsibility was gonna be? Yes.
Okay.
Decisions that made that situation a lot worse. Yeah, because you know my car got, you know, I got pulled over, you know, so my car got pounded like the week before that, and I didn't, you know, go get my car out yet because I was just chilling in the house. Car with me, you know, so and that's why a lot of people are like, okay, well, if your dog was acting like that and all that stuff happened, why didn't you drive? Well, you know what I'm saying, but I don't think it was my duty to explain to the world my whole timeline of my life. Like, you know, so that's why I only explain. I made a video and explained the video, but I left it at that. But like,
Yeah, but
so did I make do certain things?
but that's the thing though. Like right now, like especially now. Well, not at the time. That's when like your channel was like completely hitting. Like you were growing so fast that any and everybody was looking for a reason to take you down. So you gotta know to yourself, like, everything you do and that comes to light, you kind of have to explain yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to sit there and like make excuses, but you definitely have to explain exactly your side of the story, because if you can try to grasp anybody that might be on the fence of being remorseful, because dude, I didn't even know, like, I knew about it, but I didn't know about the situation. Then all of a sudden I go on Twitter and I see your Facebook and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why is J Mel's Facebook
if you
on
read the Facebook post? Like, did you see the Facebook post? It was like, let's say, like, because I only saw it once, but then I logged out because I had like 30,000 notifications.
Oh yeah.
So I go and then I was just like, this guy, like, it was obvious, like, it was like, but because here's my thing, like, you said, why didn't I explain myself? Because the Facebook community, I mean, not the Facebook, the Twitch community, bro. I knew the viewers on YouTube would understand. That's why I uploaded
it was
the video
Twitch. It was Twitch that was,
but
like,
the Twitch, bro, you know, no matter what I say, is gonna listen to the other streamers because because my thing is, I don't think a lot of them people, I don't want to say they can't think for themselves, but they automatically
definitely jump on bandwagons. Like,
and
like,
they form their opinions of me. So no matter what I said, Pony, the girl, I could have had a video of what happened that day with the dog and how it happened, and saw, like, I could have a videotape of every day I spent with the dog. Like I did. I literally had past broadcasting streams when a dog was chilling with me, sleeping on my lap. The dog even ate my pizza. Did I get mad at it when it ate my pizza? I said, no. I literally laughed. I'm like, May, stop playing, ha ha ha. Every stream, like, everybody who used to watch me stream saw the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you know what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter, they saw all that, no matter what I said, Pony, or what they saw, it wasn't gonna be.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you why. Because on top of them not liking you, because the Twitch community just, like, as soon as you hopped in, like, the Twitch community just didn't like you. And on top of that, there was a picture, there was proof. You know, like, everything that you said, there was no proof of. But then you have a picture that anybody can make whatever assumption that they could in that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I upload the text message. Boom. It's like hers, literally word for word. Picture can get you in. I upload pictures of me and the girl together for the next 2 months. You know, the incident happened. You feel me?
Yeah.
So 2 months after the incident, you still with me. You still talking to me. There's a text message and there's a picture of literally you saying, like, telling, you know, you want to be my family. So obviously, if you, like, why would you stay with somebody who, and then, like, what the Facebook post say? He ties his dog up while he's streaming every day.
Yeah, something like that. It was crazy, and I'm like, geez, because, like, I go on Twitter and I obviously follow a bunch of Twitch people because that's where I became popular, and literally everything was just J Mel this, J Mel this, J Mel dog this, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, and then literally it's like his YouTube channel is J Mel Flow.
Yeah,
go let him know how you feel. If that's not obviously what she was gunning for, why didn't you go straight to the cops? If you care for that,
wait, she didn't go to the cops.
No, she didn't go to the cops. Facebook post,
and then she ended up going on, like, Yo Mama's fucking Twitch channel and shit. That was definitely like a fucking.
Yeah, the cops saw the internet. The cop got a call from people, like, around here saying, like, is this guy on the internet who lives in this town? Like, she didn't go to the cops at all, Pony. Yeah. She didn't care, like that, because she didn't care for that situation. She just wanted to make me look bad.
She didn't.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, I talked to her, like, because, like, I talked to her since.
Oh, like, have you?
Because we, like, you know, we had to. Yeah, we had to. Like,
nah, you trying to smash that again? Don't fucking lie to me, dog.
No, hecky no. Like,
you ain't.
I ain't see her in person. We just.
Oh, okay.
No, but it's like, and then that's the one thing about me. I let everything go. Like, even with anything people try to do or say against me, I let it go. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You feel this way about me, whatever. But my only thing with people is opinion about me. Come watch my stream. Like, everybody listen to what people say. He's this cocky, egotistical, douchebag asshole. Literally, if you come watch me, you will not get that vibe at all. I have a smile on my face 24/7. We literally sit there and talk about the randomest stuff. Like, I'm the goofiest dude in the world. Like, and that's why when people do come watch me, they be like, yo, bro, like this streamer said you was this and this and this. You nothing like that. Like, you a chill dude. I'm like, thank you for being that person to form your own opinion about me instead of being in somebody else's stream, listening to what a streamer say, and then, you know, or seeing what you see on Twitter without watching my videos or even watching my streams.
Oh,
And like people just ignore like who I like, they just ignore the person I am. And they just listen to everybody else, you know?
the internet is fickle, my man. And the sooner people realize that, the better off the world will be. Now, what happened to the dog? Because we don't see it anymore, like in videos or streams anymore. So, like, where is it? Where's she?
To a place. I ended up moving to a place after December because that lease was up. So I ended up moving to a place because I was supposed to move somewhere in Columbus, but everything went south with the person I was supposed to move in with. So I'm like, all right, I had to find a new place. So this place, I mean, you can't be had dogs here. And then the police were still investigating everything. Cause you know, that's why I was trying to tell Twitter, like the police know more information than Twitter do. Like, so that's why everybody in the Twitch community is playing like they went to law school or something, or they playing like they cops, or they just playing like they just these, you know, Inspector Gadgets when they know nothing about the situation. Not like said the cops and everything. So they had the dog and everything because they like, you know, you need to take the dog until we figure out what's going on. So then they were basically like, all right, with everything going on, do you even have a place for the dog to go? I'm like, nah, like, but I'm that's why I was like, I was gonna try to move to Cali earlier, like in a year, but like this place you can't even have pets. So then they was like, okay, well, this dog been sitting here, y'all still going through with the case, y'all still, and then we still trying to figure out what's going on and figure out, you know, if you really did this or if it was blackmail. And I'm like, you know, despite all the stuff y'all got, like y'all still can't figure this out. But then they was like, the email, like if that's what it takes, because everybody want to see me prove everything. But they was like, the dude text me like, well, she's been sitting here, or we could put her with a nice family because we don't want her sitting here with a bunch of dogs in cages for the next whatever. You don't got a place for it. Do you want to surrender the dog, or you just want to wait to get it back? I was like, what's the difference? And they was like, I mean, she can be with her family now, and she don't have to stay here, you know, because she already been there for 2 months and over Christmas break. And I was like, yeah, you can just give her to a family, because I'd rather her be with a family than something than deal with.
Now, do you know the family that she's with, or?
No, I just got he just emailed me and was like, you know, thanks for what you did. He was like, I know it's hard. He like, I know it's hard, but thanks, you know, she's gonna be, you know, taken care of. And because he asked me, he said, are you sure? Like, we could wait and then you could get the dog back. But then I don't got a place to go that even allows a dog. And
yeah, because I know that you were like close with the dog and shit too. Because we spoke on the phone about the whole situation.
Like, you know what I'm saying, Pony? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was cool. Like, you know, I love that dog. Like, I don't even say that often. Like, there's not too many people in my life I can say I love. But yeah, did that dog, did I love it? Yes. Like, and everybody in the stream who watched me stream with it saw it. Like, I wasn't worried about what people who didn't know me said, because they just going off. And like I said, most of the people who they were just waiting for something with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it was J-Man. Like, they didn't have nothing. So as soon as that happened, evidence, you could have slapped them in the face with literally video proof of what happened that day, and they still would have just wanted to hang on to that, just to be like, well, it's proven that J-Mel's, you know, not a dog abuser, that didn't happen or whatever. And then at that point, we don't got nothing on him. We can't hate him. I don't have a reason to hate him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the hate really, like, because when you first arrived, like, the fucking hate was like, it was weirdly consistent. Like, everybody like just didn't like you, and I had no idea why, because like I was just seeing somebody that was like grown on Twitch, you know, like, and then I went to the YouTube. I'm like, oh shit, this dude's got, I think you had like 9 or 10K at the time, and I'm like, oh shit, 9K. I'm like, yo, this guy's got 10K on YouTube. And then like
and that's what I'm telling people. Like, they were so surprised, like, oh yeah, he's doing this, everything's fake, he's sub-buying or he's buying views, like I'm like, or he's what was it called, view buying?
Yeah,
I'm like, look, because I'm like, I got 10,000 subs, but I'm only getting 400 or 500 viewers. That was actually making me mad.
What, that you had 10,000 subs and only 400 viewers? That's good though. I mean, obviously now you know that it's good because of how Twitch works. But
I was like, so that's why people like, that's why I couldn't, like, how can you not find that how is it hard to believe that someone with 10,000 fans on YouTube, and every time he goes live on Twitch, he uploads a video on YouTube saying, I'm live, come watch me. And it was so hard to believe that I can get 300-400 viewers off that. I'm like,
how did you get into YouTube and streaming? Like, how did you get?
I mean,
Go ahead.
I just did it since I was little. I mean, not since I was little, but since I started watching. I used to watch iMath, and like, you know, everybody. Here's another thing: people think I hate YouTubers, or I talk shit about other YouTubers. That is completely false. And like, you can go to all my streams. Like I was telling my stream the other day, if you can find a tweet for me, with me hating on any YouTuber, $1,000 Cash App. Because I don't. I've never spoke nothing negative. Like,
hey, hold up. I'm about to Photoshop one, bro. We about to get you, bro.
iMaverick is the first dude I found on YouTube. And I like, this is 8 years ago. He's the first dude I ever found. And that's what said, like, and people don't get, because I don't sit here and I don't sit there and want nobody to feel sorry for me. So I just come here, play Madden, we joke, we laugh, and I get off. I'm not here to try to make nobody feel sorry for me. But like, when I first started watching iMath, and like I wanted to get away from the hell in my house, I would go watch him, and he made everything disappear. So I said, "Oh shit, I can do that for somebody someday." Like I want to do that. So when he uploaded a video saying how to start a YouTube channel, I was only 14, maybe 13, 14 at the time. I tried it like when I was 15, but I stopped because I didn't know what I was doing. I did one video, it was terrible.
Yeah, hold on. Are you like, because I was sent a video. And it was something about like cleaning your teeth or some shit like that. And it was you. It was you. And it's like, this is how to get your teeth whiter. And I could not stop fucking crying, bro. Because I was just like,
I was saying, like I always wanted to do this, and it like,
because this was like 13-year-old. This is like 13-year-old J-Mel. Like you were young as fuck, bro. Like that shit was just mad funny. Do you like? Was that on the same account? Was that on the J-Mel Flow account that you use now, or was that on a different one?
That was a different email.
Yeah, because that shit was hilarious.
And that's what I'm saying. Like this is my dream to do this, and I didn't want to do it for the money. I didn't look at iMath because, like, you know, iMath don't got the most expensive cars or like shirts or clothes. So I didn't look at him and was like, oh, like he got all this stuff. I want this stuff. Like, because a lot of people see these other YouTubers with the stuff they have. They see the houses, they see the cars. So then they go and try doing YouTube, and you're not gonna like it because you wanted to do it because of the cars and shit. You ain't want to do it.
That shit's a grind. It's a grind, dog.
So like that's why a lot of people don't do it because they love it. They do it because they see the stuff you can get from it, or they see the money, how much. Like, because that like this is why I always tell people, if the first question you ask is, how much money do you make from YouTube? I'm thinking about doing YouTube. Make it. Like, you should might as well quit right after that question, because you just think about the money. Because if I say a low number, you're gonna be like, I'm not doing it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Say a high number.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. When I first started like streaming on Twitch, that shit was strictly for the money. Because I was well off. You know, I had a great job, blah, blah, blah. Like I was doing great. So I was like, if I could play the game as much as I do and just stream it, I was like, and make some extra bread off of it, I was like, why not? Like, but then that shit was like a grind. And then like you know, you get messages here and there of somebody that's like, yo, you made my day.
Yeah.
The stream was so fun to be in, and then that shit makes you feel good. And if that isn't enough to keep you going, then you should just stop.
Exactly. And that's why and that's what keeps me going. Like, even through when everybody, you know, my views went tremendously down. Like you said, I was gathering like 40K, 116,000. I was having like 40K a video, but then everything happened with a dog and a girl. And then my views went down to 13K, bro. Literally 13,000 a video.
I mean, that's still good though.
Still good, but like, bro, like that was just a big hit, because it's like, damn, like, you know, like a lot of people, and that's why I tell people like whether you know what I'm saying, like, okay, if you don't like me, you know, F you. I mean, but if you don't like me, just make sure you don't like me. Like, don't not like me because somebody else, you saw a tweet from somebody else, or somebody said, and then now you don't like me. Like, form your own opinion. That's why I tell people, like, look at the person I am first, and then tell me, like, oh, you this person, you don't deserve to live. You did it. Then do that. Like, look at like last November, That's November and October when I gave my Twitter followers, I didn't react to retweets. I said, if y'all can DM me that y'all got straight A's from Prove Y'all, I'll give you $100. Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
Did I didn't say retweet and follow. Like, I didn't do it for followers. I didn't make a video saying like God's plan or Male's plan. Like, I didn't do it to make a God's plan video. I didn't do it for none of that. Most people don't even know I did that because only my Twitter followers saw it. And we gave out $3,300 one night. The next semester, we did the same thing, gave out $4,000 the one night. Like, and I didn't ask, I only did that because those are people who made me. Those are people who pay my bills. Those are people who literally got me to the point I am.
Hold up.
And that,
I think I got a report card from like second grade that's straight A's, so I'm about to send that to you. And God's playing it up, Mel. All right, God's playing it up, my guy. So a lot of people don't know that you were actually planning on like moving to like a different house. Like, was it Cali that you were supposed to move to?
Last December?
You were DMing me about like moving in with a specific like person, and you guys will all like start like vlogging and shit like that. Can you talk to me about that real quick?
Last December we were supposed to move in. I was supposed to move in with somebody from high school.
That person from high school was a YouTuber too, or was it just?
I was. That I was thinking about doing like. I was thinking about finding other YouTubers to move in with. Like, okay, we could get a few people who all on the same page, like whose mindset is already there, whose mindset is already at the dream. Like, a lot of people's mindset is they just satisfied. Like, a lot of people's mindset is satisfied with what they have. Like, I was trying to find people whose mindset was like already at their dream, like a million subscribers, like taking over the Madden community, like just making lit vids, IRL vids, doing different things. But like, I was trying to find people like that to move in with, like a Madden house, I guess. But like I said, most YouTubers, like I said, a lot of YouTubers are cool. Like, all the bigger ones who got their own fan base and stuff, those people like are fine. Like they don't have no problem with me. Like, MMG is cool. IMAV, he never had a problem with me. Like, never spoke bad about me. Like, Yo Boy Pizza, he one that gave me a shout out. TD, me and TD never had a problem. But like, who has a problem with me are like people who I like passed up, or people who was bigger than me at a time, but then I passed up, or people who just like, I don't want to call them lower tier because everybody's working and grinding, but like, it's people who don't see their channel growing, but like, instead of just working, trying to, they just choose to talk shit about me for retweets and stuff. Like, those are the only YouTubers who don't like me, bro. Like, no, like, go to all the bigger YouTubers, Madden YouTubers. They're not on their Twitter talking shit. It's only the people who I either passed or like people who just went stagnant, and like, I don't know what their problem is against me. Like, and then like Tote, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess probably I've never talked shit about him. I've never said nothing negative about him. Like, he called me this, like, even before the dog thing happened, right? He already was tweeting about me. Like, we were supposed to play a wager. I'm not gonna play with some cocky, egotistical douchebag. Word for word, that was his tweet.
Yeah.
So
that's rough coming from a big YouTuber too. Like while you're growing.
And the crazy part is, I used to watch him. I watched them, I watched them, and I never had a problem with this dude, bro. I only had 9,000 subscribers at the time. So I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, we can wager. A lot of my viewers, I guess he was tired of my viewers saying, wager, J-Man, wager. I'm not playing some egotistical douchebag. Exact words. I'm like, wow, like, never said nothing negative about this man. Still to this day, I don't say nothing to him. They be like, yo, Tote's talking shit about you in the stream.
Do you think that the whole exposed thing is one of the main reasons why people are like kind of drawn away from like fucking with you, like on like a YouTube level? Because it is Madden. It is a sports game. Everybody's competitive, whether they like to say it or not. Everybody has that competitive edge where it's like, I don't want to get beat by this person and then deal with the trash talk. Now, competitive dudes, like literally at any tournament, at any point in time, there's like an MWS where it's a bunch of competitive players, and literally once they beat each other, they'll be like, I beat that ass, yada yada yada. But if you're a YouTuber that's doing that and you're quote unquote exposed, do you think that's like drawing people away from like actually collabing with you and shit like that? Because collabs obviously will make you bigger. But
it's the fact. Here's what I think. I think it's not the fact that they want to lose. I don't think YouTubers, because they can collab with each other and lose. I don't think we think like, they play each other and lose all the time. But I think the smaller YouTubers and stuff is just upset. Like I grew so fast. A lot of them like, and I don't even I don't even brag about growing fast. I give all the glory to God. Like, Nick, I'm blessed to have grown that fast. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
definitely
about growing fast. Oh, I got 100,000 a year now. Like we about to hit 200K in 2 years. I don't brag about stuff like that. Like, so it's like, so when they see I think the smaller YouTubers and streamers, like a lot of these dudes was bigger than me. Like these people was 60K, 50K, 40K. They were bigger. And I did like, and I was cool with them. But once I passed them, it was like, even really me beating them. I think it's like they just don't want to lose to me. They can lose to any other YouTuber, but if they lose to me, it's just a problem.
Well, because if they lose to J-Mel, they're gonna end up with a tag that says "exposed," "Toke exposed," GBH exposed, and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's like
I played Savage, and we played in DC, and I beat him. I didn't say Savage exposed. I said like because we wagered for like 300K. I was like 300K wager versus your boy, like jab chance versus your boy Savage, like. People, and it's not even like they scared to get exposed, like especially when it comes to mutton stuff, like they just know. I think what it is, they know if I beat them, some of their fans are gonna watch. I just think a lot of the people just don't want to see me grow, and I don't know why, because I want to see nothing but everybody else grow. And I think they know, like if they was to collab with me, even if we didn't redo a game, we just did any type of collab, they would know I would grow from that. I really think, and I think. And I never will wish that on people. I never gonna tell myself, oh, I'm not gonna do this because I don't want this person to grow. Because when you do that, you only bring it on yourself. Like God ain't gonna leave you nothing at that point. Like, want to see me grow. Like, like especially when I was smaller than a lot of these people. Like, they knew, but because then I was literally DMing people. Like I was asking a lot of people to play when I was at 4 or 5K, but they had 19K, 20K, 30K, 40. Ignored. Nah, maybe later, man. We'll see. Soon as I hit 20K. Now everybody literally responding. They're responding to Twitter messages I sent to them 3 months ago, Pony. Like I was like, let's wager, and they responded to the message like they were like, okay, this is 3 months ago. But it was like, and I never like I want to see them grow. Like Savage, like y'all play on PS4. When he was about to hit 30K, I went live on my YouTube channel. You remember this? I did this for a lot of people. I would go live on my YouTube channel and be like, y'all. Go sub to this person, get this person. We got Savage at 30K. And I'm not saying he owe me nothing. I'm not saying like I still have no problem with Savage. Like he's a great man player. He got a great mind on him. The kid, you know what I'm saying? He do his thing. I have no problems with nobody, Pony. Like I don't hate on nobody. I don't wish nobody channel died. I would never say this person's channel dead or bye-bye. I just believe I couldn't do that to somebody. Like, cause I got a dream to do YouTube just like they got a dream.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
and I also don't want to make anybody feel like he's saying anything bad about Savage, because we are both cool with your boy Savage. I actually played Savage on a weekend league game, and it ended up coming down to the wire. And this is what made me respect Savage, because I'm not even popular, but there are videos out there of people beating me on YouTube, and I'm just like, I don't even have clout like that. And Savage literally DM'd me after it, was like, yo, can I please put that video up on YouTube? And I'm just like, bro, you don't even have to fucking ask me. The fact that you even had the thought to ask me, I just felt like that was just like
and then one
mad
thing
respectful.
I feel like when it comes to me and Savage, I feel like a lot of our viewers kind of I don't know, because me and him never had a problem with each other. Like, I don't really know how, like, because now we got each other blocked on Twitter. Like, I don't know why.
What? For real?
Yeah, like I don't. It literally was our viewers, bro. Like I'm not gonna blame our viewers, but like me and him at the time, we were the youngest. Like me and him blew up fast. Me and Savage.
Yo, you like when I think of YouTubers that are kind of similar, like you and Savage are always the two that I kind of put together, because like,
we came up together. Like me and him came up. Me and him took over the YouTube scene 2 Decembers ago, because we were both doing tips and tricks, and at the time we both was growing. Like gaining 1,000 subs a day. You know what I'm saying? We hit 20K at the same time. Now he hit 20K, and he hit 25K. I hit 20K. And it was like, we was both grown. So like, that's why I was like, and me and him, I think me and him are the only YouTubers who's actually, I'm not gonna say the only ones, but me and him were the YouTubers who can actually entertain people, the game. Because a lot of YouTubers is either one or the other. You know, like a lot of YouTubers, some of them, they don't care about Madden. They just care about, you know, the viewers, and that's why like a lot of their edits are just good. Like your boy Pizza, like that nigga, he just a funny dude, but like can he compete with 80? You know what I'm saying? Is he good? Probably. Like he ain't the best, you know? Like
Yeah. I mean,
like,
but
that's why I feel like
that's the thing about the whole YouTube thing is like, and that's what made you and Sav kind of different is like YouTubers
like,
for the long no that's not what I'm saying. It's like YouTubers for the longest have been, let's be honest, they've been average at Madden. You know, like they've been I'm gonna be real. They've been trash for the longest. They've been trash for the longest. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like they'll just upload their wins and stuff like that. So everybody thinks like, oh man, these dudes are gods at Madden, and then you end up seeing like a live stream, which a lot of them won't do because of the fact that they're just not good. And then you got
I'm not afraid to live stream, like
yeah, because then you got you and Savage who are actually good at the game, and it's like oh shit, this is a YouTuber that's actually good at Madden. That's crazy that can actually live stream, that can actually do this. And that's why like the tips and tricks that you guys posted actually ended up benefiting you instead
like
of
we actually had good tips and tricks. Like we wasn't saying, oh, here's how you run halfback wheel, like, you know what I'm
yeah
like,
exactly.
And then that's why I feel like that intimidated a lot of YouTubers too, because people are afraid to play Savage too. Like that's why anytime they would play Savage, it had to be draft champions. They knew if they played him in MUT, they knew what time it was. They knew if they played me in MUT, they knew what time it was. So it always had to be like a draft champs when I like, you know what I'm saying? Like it always had to be something. It always had to be a catch to it. Like I remember somebody asked me to play a Guess Who. I'm like, look, man, I know that's no, I'm not gonna open the pack and be like, guess what card I got? Like I can't. Like
for real. All right, now
no problem with Savage or like it's kind of like our viewers will always be like people will come tell me Savage talking shit about you. He said he's better than you in this stream, and then like why the kid don't like me? Like, I mean,
but that's the competitive thing, and I think because Savage is, you know, Savage has played like competitive Madden and shit like that. Savage made an event, you know,
yeah.
So it's like I think to Savage, while people are like, oh, J-Mel Flow is the better YouTuber like at Madden and shit like that, to him it was like, oh, I'll beat his ass in Madden. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like I don't got no problem with that. Like and that's why I feel like a lot of people, even with the competition thinking YouTube, it's supposed to be friendly competition. Like your subscribers are not going to stop watching you if you lose.
Exactly.
And that's what people are afraid of, bro. And it's like when they was asking me, you think you're better than Savage? Hell yeah. They asked him. He's supposed to say that. Hell yeah. Who can sit like, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I feel like a lot, you know, I don't know how because we got into it last year, but
you didn't mention that. What you mean you got into it? What you mean you got into it though?
He was in his streaming, and it was like 10 people came out mentions at the same time. It was like, Savage talking shit about you right now on his YouTube stream. He talking shit. So I'm like, why they all saying? So I go into it. Go in, you know, I hear him talking about, you know, J-Mel was decent last year, but this year, nah, I just don't think he did. Because he was talking about Madden 17, he was talking about Madden 18. And then I'm like, Savage, we can play for any amount, like any amount of coins we can play for. And once I said that in his chat, like all his viewers like, get that out of here, J-Mel, F you. And it's like ever since that day, I always think you should be able to.
Yo, but you know, like the thing about and this is how I look at it. When it comes to like YouTubers and shit like that, bro, y'all got to think of it like some Conor McGregor Mayweather type shit. Yeah, Conor lost, but that man made $100 million by losing in that fight. And I'm not saying that, hey, it's okay to lose, but like, just content. Literally, that McGregor and for Mayweather fight was just the best fucking fighting content that you could put together. And it obviously proved because the motherfuckers, both of them made like $100 million a piece.
Yeah, and they
you know what I mean?
And that's what I came in like, because I know how to grow on his YouTube stuff. Like, you have to keep the viewers interested. Even if a game is dead, you can still keep viewers interested. Are they going to want to watch you play random head-to-head players all day if the game's dead? No. But will they want to watch you play another YouTuber that they know or that they watch and that they've been wondering in their head? Who will win between these two? How about we answer that question? How many people you think will tune into that?
Yep. But at the same time, if you hopped into his chat, maybe he might have taken that as kind of like a disrespectful type, like, because you guys could have hit it. You guys could have hit each other up in DMs, but you like went into his stream after somebody tweeted you and was like pretty
It
much
was like 10 people tweeted me, and then I go into it and I ain't even say nothing. I just hear my name in his mouth, and I'm like, what the heck? Like no, somebody they asked Savage, do you think J Mel is good? And they kept asking him, and then he finally answered, and then that's when I came in the stream. And then I just assumed he was in there talking shit, like when I came in, like you streaming, I'm not in here. I ain't say nothing about you. And you trying to tell your viewers, like 200, 300, 400 people in the stream. Yeah, J Mel's this, he none of this. But I didn't realize he was answering a question. It just sounded like he was talking about me. And all I said was we could play for any amount whenever you want. And then that's when he was like, okay, J Mel, like, but he was like, I'm just saying, like last year, yeah, you had it, but this year, Madden 18, I just don't think you got. Never played me like I said, I'll never fold from a challenge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
respect. Some people will just for the simple fact that they know that they might lose, but that's commendable. You know what I mean? All right, let's get off the Madden tip. You have kind of dabbled in the whole 2K scene. What's going on with that? Like, are you planning on diving into 2K? Because I feel like 2K is a way higher platform when it comes to YouTubers and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a way higher platform. And I feel like over there, I just feel like the Madden, and then I just like, I see things in the future. Like, I'm not psychic or nothing, but like,
nigga, that's what seeing things in the future means.
Like, I'm not psychic or nothing, but we all see where Madden is headed. Just think about Madden. When it comes to Madden, who's the only people that sit there and put a smile on their face and can say with a straight face this game is good? The only people is like mostly
Game
people
changers?
with jobs, middle-aged people, 24 and up, who can afford to waste their money on these packs and get the best teams. Those are only people who are enjoying Madden at the time. People with the better teams. And then look how the game is. Like, it's just like Madden. Like, I'm getting 50K now, and I'm like, God, but some people with 600, 700, 800K is only getting 100K a video, 70K. You, the game is dying, and like, I'm not gonna be one of them. Like, I'm not gonna be collateral damage when this game is dead, and I'm stuck trying to push out Madden content when the game is dead, because EA is killing the game. So they killing their own game.
Do you
like,
think,
even though they don't see it?
Do you think EA helps out its content creators as much as they should?
I mean, I think they do, but like, I feel like viewers watch a game that they interested in, they like to play, right? Like, you're not gonna go on YouTube and watch somebody play a game that you don't like. So I feel like they made a game that 70% of people don't like. Only people with money who can afford to waste a bunch of money on packs and get these players enjoy the game. That's what, 10, 15% of the community. So if you got a bunch of people who saying this game trash, like, I don't like the game, it's pay to play, why would they watch us? So that's why I feel like that's why I want to play 2K, because at least they care, at least they can listen, and their community can actually be real with themselves, because the Madden community can't be real.
All right. So, what's your opinion on like EA never hosting anybody? Because like a lot of EA not growing, I think, is because that they don't put forth any effort to anybody who. Like, the only time I've ever seen them promote anybody, it was at the beginning of the year, and it was the Game Changers. Other than that, they don't tweet out streams, they don't share anything, they don't do anything, and they kind of discussed it during the little live stream that they had, that they'll start hosting people. Like, after that, and I'm not saying, hey, a host is gonna bring Madden back, but if they are kind of helping out a few of the content creators around Twitch and YouTube, it definitely will keep a decent amount of viewers, because at the time, like, we literally, like, right now, I could probably look up Madden and we'll end up having like 1,000 viewers at max. We have 902 viewers on Madden on Twitch. That's terrible. The game came out a month ago.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I feel like, bro, but it's only like that, bro. Like, I know EA could do a lot more to help us, and like, I think they just know that they can do whatever they want to this community, and this community will still kiss their ass.
Yeah, that's a fact. As long as they put out a good card, like the community will come back and just start.
And then they know all their viewers can say, like, think about it. Like the 2K community can go tell their devs, they can be real with themselves and be like, this game is trash. They can admit that. And then the devs, if they see, when they see that, they go change it. But with the Madden community, it's like people want this game to stay the same only if it's in their advantage.
Yep. I hate that.
Only the people with the 93 overall teams want this game to stay the same. There's nothing wrong with the game. People just complaining about it. People just, so when you got people like you kissing ass, they will never change the game, and they know that they can do whatever they want to you and take whatever they want out your wallet, and you still gonna kiss their ass, bro.
Exactly.
It's like, I don't get it. Like, be real with yourself. The game is trash. You dropping wide open passes. There's no excuse for that. There should not be no, oh, buy a better card. There's no excuse for that.
Like,
buy a better quarterback.
There was like 1 or 2 years where it was like you could use a decent team and still outplay somebody and feel good about it. You know, like now it's like the better team is gonna win 90% of the time. Like,
exactly.
It doesn't matter who you're playing. Like it's that's just how it is now.
People with the better teams, they don't want to just fix the game, because then what? They'll have to actually go learn how to play. So they like the game like this. And when you keep tweeting at them, the game is fine, people just complaining about it, yada yada yada. Well, I don't see nothing wrong with the game. So you're not dropping wide open passes. You're not watching your opponent just pit all his 7 aggressive and getting 3-4 strips a game.
Their excuse is, this happens in real life. Like, bro, this isn't real life. This is supposed to be a competitive game, and exactly. I'm overthrowing while there's no pressure. I'm dropping passes while there's no one around me. And then like this one animation where like you get like it's like an overthrow, but it's not, because your guy gets an animation, but it goes over his head, and that's the most frustrating shit ever, because it's usually when you have a wide open dot, and that shit's just.
Telling you, Pony, I see shit into the future. This game is headed in the wrong. The views on YouTube is going to be dead, and I'm not about to be stuck still trying to upload Madden when these views are dead. Because think about it, there's people with 800,000, 900,000, 1 million subscribers only getting 100K a video. When those people used to be averaging 330, 400K 2 years ago when the game was actually good and popping. Bro, we headed, bro. So the only people who want to keep the game like this is the only people who's killing the game. So they can thank themselves, because you keep telling the EA that the game is good, and they're going to keep it like this, and they're going to keep it pay to play. But guess what? Only 10, 15% of y'all can pay to play the game. So when everybody else is playing 2K in 2 years and this game is not shit, all y'all can do is thank yourselves, bro.
All right. So you're actually good at Madden. And I've always said this, a lot of people have their differences. Like, you and your boy Savage are actually two of the good YouTubers, and Savage went competitive. Why won't you go competitive? I never understood that.
I mean, my thing was we're going competitive. Like, I mean, first of all, like I've been on my own since I was 19 years old. I was 19 or 20. I was 20. So I'm on my own at 20. Like, I can't be in my parents. Not saying it's nothing wrong with being in your parents' house, but I wasn't in my parents' house, or like had a place to stay where I can afford to turn down money like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once I was even put in that position, okay, now you well off with YouTube, or like YouTube is going good. Stop promoting coins for a couple years or just a couple months and see how it go. But once I saw the route you have to go, like even to like I saw these people go to these tournaments, and I saw some of the realest people, bro. The realest people to ever be in the Madden scene. They used to speak out about the game. They used to actually say, admit when there's problems in the game. They used to say the game was trash when the game was trash. They used to tell EA all these things. And when they would go to these tournaments and come back and start tweeting stuff like, make sure y'all go follow Mudhead, make sure y'all go follow realmadden.com. Like, Madden is this. And they just hop on and they start kissing EA ass and saying like, the game, nothing's really wrong with the game. Like the EA developer, like you go there and you come back fake. Like, I don't know what goes on there, but like, no, like, so if I go to a tournament, I got to come back and say a bunch of positive stuff about y'all, and I can't speak bad about the game.
That definitely feels like it's the case. Like whenever any of them come back from like a tournament, all you see is like the most positive shit about Madden. It's like,
especially if they win or place top 5, bro, they go there. Some of the realest people, they used to be real, bro. They would go to these tournaments, like, but then they'd come back. And then soon somebody be like, man, this game still got problems. no, there's nothing really wrong. Just give EA a chance. EA's doing all they can, guys. Like, or make sure y'all go follow this like Madden Ultimate Team for the all the newest news. And it's like, bro, this is a completely paid tweet. This is not you, bro. You know why I used to love the competitive scene? Because they was real. I only like the real. And yeah, that's literally why I only like the real, bro. Because in the competitive community, scene used to be real, but like they go to these tournaments and they come back, and it's like, especially if they won money from them, it's like they start acting like completely different people, bro.
That shit's crazy. Now, we can always, blame specific reasons for like EA dying, like Madden itself, like dying and stuff like that. But on, I believe it was the 26th of August, Jacksonville situation happened at the event, and you were ghost at the time. Like you weren't on Twitter at all. Why was that?
I was just dealing with I was just dealing with like what I really wanted to do in life and like what route I wanted to take. Because once I saw how this game was, like even like look at the way the people run, Pony. Like they don't even run like a normal human being. Like, and it's like, all right, this game is obviously Madden 19, no hope. Like, because first I thought it was some hope, but then once, I'm on Twitter and stuff and see game, I'm like, okay, they're gonna keep it like this because the community is telling them it's fine. So, what I wanted to do next in life, and I was just really like at a crossroads with Madden because just like I started YouTube because it was fun, and like it's not fun. Like for a competitive person, for somebody who played this game for fun, yes, it can be fun. But somebody who's competitive, it's not fun to just keep dropping wide open passes and pretending like everything okay. I can't pretend no more. So it's like a lot of stuff outside of like YouTube and just for real life.
Wait,
like,
so like I'm asking this because I was asked the question. Like, did you even get the question that I just asked? Mel? I said, did you even get the question that I just asked?
Yeah, you said why I go ghost?
Yeah, like the whole Jacksonville thing happened, and then like you kind of like went ghost on the day that it happened, and people were wondering why you didn't like kind of open up and say anything about it, like because I feel like you could have done some good for like like the younger people and shit like that that some of them actually watched it live on Twitch. They seen the clip and all that shit. So it's like because you got a good presence on Twitch and on YouTube and stuff like that. And no, you didn't drop a video right after like some fucking scumbags did, but you didn't say anything about it at all. Like you kind of just like push it to the side. So what's up with that? What was up with that? Because like you were just ghost, like you didn't say anything.
About it, I wasn't even home. So like I read a newspaper because somebody told me, and then he was like, "Yeah, you see this thing happen." I was just like, "Damn, that's crazy!" Like, and especially it was True Boy and stuff, and like me and him, like RP him, and like I wish, what I'm saying, I know he looking down on us and doing everything, but when it first happened, I tweeted out like, RP to them because like I said, I didn't even know it happened until 2 days after. Like that's how much I was just out the loop. Like I'm like even when our first video I came out, I ain't uploaded a video for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I just wasn't near the internet or nothing. Like
I seen you post. So you were like, I'm gonna need y'all to explain to me what's been going on or something like that. Exactly. And I was just like, this nigga don't know that a mass shooting just happened. I was like, what the fuck?
I didn't know until that day. So once I found out, I was like, damn, RIP to them. Like I made a tweet about it and was like that really like it like because like one thing I started to learn more about is like the appreciation of life this last year. So when I first heard about that, I was just like, damn, like 2 people gone. Like I just wanted to make sure his family and everything was okay. And I was like, going to the page, I was checking up on everything. I was seeing how it happened, but it was just like I was just praying like a lot that day. Like that's crazy. We can't play video games without that's happening. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
I wasn't trying to ignore it or nothing, but like I didn't want to be that person to drag out the, like you said, to drag it out or like try to use it to use it for views or something. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to use that situation for views. Or
Like
like
some people, and some
exactly
people fucking
like
literally like, and that shit literally made me like unsub from a couple people. Like these motherfuckers literally posted a video like 10 minutes after the situation happened with a thumbnail and everything, dog. And I was fucking disgusted.
exactly, and I didn't want to use no situation for views. Like I didn't want to go stream and stuff like you know. I just asked people, "Oh, what's the donation link for the obviously for the GoFundMe?" And like I sent out the tweet and was like, "R.I.P. to True Boy." And like thing is, True Boy he didn't like me for some reason. But me and him talked. Like me and him was actually cool until everything to the Twitch community started to not like me. But then like that's when, you know, I guess because you know him and Problem was cool, so like he just decided to stay away from me, or like he always say slick shit on the side. But like I feel like he was one of the very special few. He had one of them minds that like
True Boy is
I
one
feel
of the,
like me.
listen. True Boy was one of the competitive people that literally speaks on exactly what you said. Like True Boy won money, but he still came out and was like, "Yo, this game is trash." Like,
Exactly.
and
Like
that's why
that's
I
why
fucked with True Boy heavy. Like
like
me and
that,
him
bro.
even like kind of like fell off, but like because I remember
Get a paycheck from EA. Bro, he come back and start talking like they're the greatest company on earth. Like, keep it real, bro. That's why
that's why I fucked
go.
with True Boy because he didn't do that. Like he was either quiet or he spoke about how trash the game was, and I respected that because he made a good chunk of money off of EA, and he still came out and was like, "Yo, listen to this," and that's why EA didn't really like at the time when he was like that. Like he kind of EA didn't really fuck with like kind of promoting him. Like you know how EA is like. Dreeny wins and they sit there. Oh, Dreeny this, game changer. Let's go. Kiv gets to be on with Juju Smith-Schuster and shit like that. But True Boy was always one of the best competitive players, and they didn't promote him at all. Like literally at all. It was kind of fucked up, but yeah. So
I didn't want to say or stream on about it because I already knew the Twitch community was gonna be like, oh, J Mel's trying to get back good with the community. Like, and I ain't won't like I just wasn't not saying I didn't want to be a part of the community. And I know everybody like, oh yeah, you know, we are mad and or like the community come back together. But some of the things people said about me and like some of the things they wished on me during last December and stuff, like I wish everything well. Like I said, I asked for the link to the GoFundMe. I sent out my condolences. Obviously, like if that can never happen, I wish it never happened. And at least the community is growing or probably realizing how strong we are without EA. Like, look at how y'all can come together when something like this happens. But as soon as they make a bad game or something, or like they don't fix a game and a game dead, y'all act like we still can't be lit as a community. Like it took this incident for people to realize how strong we can be.
yeah, but it feels like it's slowly dwindling back to what it was, which is the
Like,
saddest part.
Realize how strong you could be when you cut. That's all I wanted to get people to understand. You know, when I came in the community, what did I say? I tried to get Siwu equipment to start streaming. I've been told Siwu to go to YouTube. I was trying to tell everybody to do YouTube. Every competitive player, I said, y'all make a YouTube, upload blitzers. Y'all already good at the game. Just upload what you know. I tried to help out everybody, Pony. Never hated. Tried to give everybody. I even told people I would shout them out. I have whispers of me telling Siwu every laptop microphone to get. I was trying to everybody.
Actually,
How strong we can be as a community.
Actually,
that nobody listen.
That's kind of like perfectly leading into my next question. Now, I didn't put a name to any of these other any of these other questions, but Kevel Design asked, "How did you deal with hate on YouTube when you were a smaller channel?" He feels as if he's an easy target for everybody because he'll post something and then motherfuckers will be real raunchy towards him and shit like that. So how did you kind of get over that hump? Because like, do you still receive the hate, or is it like,
yeah, I mean, you still gonna get hate
regardless, right?
I feel like one quote that started me off by since everything went wrong in my life and everything
was what you kind of like it out.
I live by, like, since I started YouTube, like I just feel like you hate it, that means the more of a problem they see in you. That means they see something in you you don't see in yourself yet. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody like that's what I knew when I came to the Twitch community. I didn't even think I would be this big. I always wanted to do YouTube, but it was a dream. I didn't think I would be this big. I'm like, okay. I came to this community. I only had like 100 viewers at the time, but they all dislike a kid with 100 viewers and 9,000 subscribers. Like, I was like, okay, people who hate you, they obviously see something in you that you couldn't see in yourself. And like one thing I always live by is just like God always give his toughest battle to his strongest soldiers. So like every time I receive hate, like if nobody hates you, you are doing something wrong in life. That means you pretending to be perfect and you're not perfect. If you one of them people and everybody likes you, that means either you a perfect nigga and you did everything perfect in life, or there's you pretending to be something you're not. Like that's just how I feel. Like, and that's why I feel like a lot of people hold their tongue. Like a lot of YouTubers hold their tongue when it comes to certain things because they think if I start speaking on this, there's gonna be a few people who disagree with me, and they afraid of their viewers to disagree with them. Like I have people, I'm always gonna like my fans. We disagree on things sometimes, but I'm gonna speak my mind regardless.
Yeah. I'm like, very I'm very I voice my opinion very, very strongly if I feel the need to. Like if I believe in something wholeheartedly, I'm gonna voice that shit regardless. And a lot of people have an issue with that. Like I come off as arrogant or this and this and that. But it's like, listen, if you can't handle somebody speaking their opinion, then I honestly don't want to fuck with you in the first place.
And those are people who get the strongest fan bases. Because people and a lot of people and it's like people hate you when they see your fan base is that strong. But you know why those people love me and go to war for me? Even when I'm not on Twitter, these people are arguing with other people who's talking about me. You know why? It's because I'm real with them. So they gonna give me, I get them everything. So they gonna give me everything. I don't edit my videos. I don't edit out the parts I rage. I don't edit out the parts that, this came off as sort of cocky. Like, no, I'm gonna get them all of me. If they ask me about a situation, even a controversial topic, I'm gonna tell them my opinion, whether they agree with it or not. Do you think 6ix9ine is a pedophile? No. You know how many people disagree with me on that on Twitter? But I'm not gonna sit there and say yes just so y'all can be like, let me give you a round of applause, J man. We like you more. No, if you really fuck with me, then you gonna like me regardless of what I say. Regardless of my opinion, you gonna respect my opinion because you like me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely build like a stronger fan base by doing that type of shit too. Like, but you just
pretend to be fake. But as soon as they see your real, after you pretend to be something you're not, as soon as they see the real you
fall off. You fall off.
Yeah, they gonna be like,
and that shit's fucked up.
A lot of people I don't try to bash. I ain't trying to bash nobody, but like you see the people who, the people with 1 million subscribers, like any YouTubers, like you don't want to have 1.2 million subscribers getting 100K a video. You know why people who like Rice Gum has a strong fan base? You know why he gets 10 million subscribers and gets 6 million video? He's real. He speaks his mind. How many people hate Rice Gum? A lot of people. How many people hate Jake Paul? A lot of people. But they not afraid to be real. It's so many streamers and like a couple YouTubers like in the Mac community, they just try to come off as so perfect. So of course, when they see the real you, finally they gonna be like, oh my God, like I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I'm a human being. I got kicked out of college. I'm not afraid to tell my fans that there's a lot of things I did wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid. I wasn't afraid to tell them I was in a dark ass spot when my YouTube channel took off. I thought about drinking a bottle of cough syrup when it happened. I'm not afraid. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. And they're going to appreciate me way more after that. And they're going to see he's not fake. He's not Superman. I'm not trying to be Superman.
Talk to him, Mel. All right. I actually think that is a perfect way to end this podcast. J-Mel, I just want to say thank you so much for coming up on this platform, kind of, speaking your side of pretty much like the most controversial things that have happened like inside of this whole little YouTube, Twitch world and shit like that. So thank you, man. Appreciate you being on. Of course. The link to J-Mel's channel will be down in the description below. But you guys probably wait, what was that?
1,000 subscribers, bro.
We about to hit 200K. If y'all don't know, J-Mel's channel is also my channel. So yeah, we about to hit 200K. I'm about to hit 1 mil. You guys, if you guys are new to the channel, if you guys like the podcast, if you guys, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. My name is Pony Montana, and your boy is out, man. 2 fingers, y'all. Deuces.